This is going to make the wife very happy.
Stick around and we'll get right to it.
Hey, welcome back guys. Jason, KM4ACK. Roughly 15 years or so ago, a friend and I built this 12 by 16 garden shed. And one of the things that I have never done out here is put any sort of power. Well, I take that back. I did have 12-volt lights in it once upon a time, but when we repainted the thing a couple of years ago, I took that out so that I could get all of the paint and the new roof put on this thing. But one of the things the wife has always wanted was actual AC power out here, because she spends a lot of time working in the garden and with the chickens, and there's no outside outlets on this side of our house. So she's always wanted AC power out here in the garden shed. And I think I may have found the perfect solution. This is the brand new Opus 2400, and it's going to be ideal for this exact situation. This is going to give us plenty of power to be able to run pretty much anything we want to run out here in the garden shed, whether it's power tools or a heated water solution for the chickens. This should be able to handle all of it. Now, I will end up installing a 100-watt solar panel on the roof to feed into this to keep it charged. But this will allow for the wife to come out here at any time and plug up anything that she wants to this unit and not have to worry about dragging extension cords all over the yard. In addition to that, because it's got the USB-C and the USB ports on it, we can also charge cell phones while we're outside. The unit features 4 20-amp plugs right on the front for AC. You've got 2 140-watt USB-Cs and 4 USB ports on the front. It also has the nice display that tells you all of the information right on the front of the screen, and we've got a power port or cigarette lighter port and a couple of 5521 barrel connections. Now, it's got just over a 2 kW battery inside, and it will offer you 2400 watts of power with a boost up to 2600, and the peak output is 4500 on this brand new unit. If you do want to plug it up to AC to recharge, it's got 2 different charge modes, either 700 watts or the faster 1400 watts. They do recommend that you use the 700 watt as much as possible, but when you really need it, it's nice to know that you can charge it with 1400 watts. Now, I'm really not interested in the AC recharging since it's going to be out here where there is no AC. This is going to be the AC for this particular garden shed. More concerning for me was the amount of solar that I can put into this. And you can put up to 800 watts of solar into this. Now, because this is not going to be a full-time system for us, meaning we don't use the AC in this garden shed every single day, a single 100-watt panel should be more than sufficient to keep this thing topped up. Now, just like the other Opus products that I've reviewed, this one has a fantastic app on your phone that you can utilize over Bluetooth. I am going to have to knock them just a little bit right here because you do have to create an account to get into the app. I really, really wish they would eliminate that. But you'll notice right up at the top, it shows you any solar input or any grid input. Right in the center of the screen right there, it shows us we've got 66% left. It happens to be 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and in its current state, it'll run for 7 days and about 20 hours, 18 to 21 hours. We can also turn on and off any of the individual things that we want. So there's the DC turned on, and then we can, that would be your power port connection or your barrel connections. The next DC section is for your USB ports, and then at the bottom is your AC ports. You'll notice that the remaining time has dropped significantly because that AC inverter uses up some of the power of the batteries even when nothing is plugged into it. The app works equally well on Android and iOS. We were looking at iOS just a second ago, now we're looking at Android. And I want to point out one more feature in this application here. If you click in the top right corner with that gear icon, you can change the charging mode from fast to slow. You'll see right now it is set to fast charging. If I just click on that, it changes that over to slow charging. You can also change the screen timeout, the temperature units, and eco mode. So you can basically change all of the settings for this unit right from inside the app. They also include all of the cables that you're going to need to use with this. Oh, by the way, if you're putting solar into this, it's got its own solar charge controller built in. So that's one less thing you've got to worry about. But they do include all of the cables that you'll need. They include one for charging it from household AC. They include one for charging it from the car. And they also include one for charging from solar. So other than the solar panel itself, which I didn't get from Opus, I've got everything that I need in this one self-contained unit. Now, it is a bit on the heavy side, but I'm not going to be lugging this one around very much. It comes in at right around 50 pounds for this particular unit. So now I've got all of my radio battery capacity figured out. I've got the RV figured out. And finally, I got the garden shed figured out. That should make the wife very happy. If you found today's information helpful, be sure to leave us a thumbs up before you head off. We will see you guys on the next one. Until then, 7-3.